Good morning, Chad. Here's another video for you to post. Sorry if I'm not talking too much, but I'm eating some chocolate. The daughter of one of my co-workers is selling chocolate to raise money to go to camp or something like that. This little box of chocolate's only got 10 pieces. Well, now 9 pieces in it, so it might not even make it all the way home. They're little chocolate mints. Watch, I'm going to save this guy's life. Did you see that? Did you see me save that guy's life? Saved his life and I missed the signal. Dang it. Got a couple of stops to make, so I don't know if the Mad Music show is gonna be enough music. So I might just play a little regular music for a few minutes to get us started. This is gonna be the second part of Captain Wayne's first 2-hour Mad Music show. It was an all request show, so who knows what he's going to play. I sure don't. Now I'm going to eat another piece of candy, so I'll be quiet for a while. That should make you happy. He's got to be quiet. Yay! If I can get the damn candy open. Oops, I almost ate the wrapper. Alright, I'm going to start some music. Hopefully there's music playing and no commercials. Let's find out. 2. Take it away, Captain Wayne.
Back to part 4 of the Mad Music Hour for January the 7th, 2006. And here's a pair for Carl Chip in Abbott, California. Martin Ball.
Feeling down the highway, I'm heading home to see on the shirt. Shirt beats the pants off, taking them little white pills to stay alert. And if you drink and drive, you lose. So I'll stick with pigs and cherries. Hard driving boys and blues ain't near as good as boysenberries. Just chill out, get in the cab, take off and toot. One eye out for highway danger, the other out for fruit. One eye out for highway danger, the other out for fruit.
Martin Mull and the Fruit Song. And before that, Licks Off of Records from the album Martin Mull and His Fabulous Furniture in Your Living Room. Next up, Ding Dang Dong by Spike Milligan.
Ding, 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 ding. On the ding dang dong where the cows go bong and the monkeys are the same boat. There's a dong ding ding when the trees go ping and the treetops jibba jabba doo. On the dong ding ding all the mice go clang and you just got stuck on their rope. So ding ding dong, the cows go bong, dong ding ding, the trees go ping, dong ding ding, the mice go clang. What a noisy place to belong. Here's the ding dang dong. Shama Shama Shivaji. बहुत अच्छा गाना है. There's a dong ding ding and the trees go ping and the treetops jibba jabba doo. On the dong ding dang all the mice go clang and you just got their jibba doo. So ding dang dong, the girls go bong, dong ding ding, the trees go ping, dong ding dang, the mice go clang, but the noisy place to belong. Here's a ding dang dong. Shabash, ding. और क्या कहता है? छोकरा, और क्या कहता है? जल्दी लाओ, जल्दी. I am one but mentally powerful, I am gully cut, long live. She give me 3 pies daily, but on Sunday I get none. Oh, but with that for I will die. Then my wife and children will say, the one last morning they will throw me in the sea, and that will be the end of me. They go cross-eyed old Babaji. अब क्या आता है नाम क्या है सर फ्रैंक सिनाट्रा नाम
Spike Milligan and Ding Dang Dong from the album The Best of Spike Milligan. Now, Prince Charles was a noted fan of Milligan and caused a stir when he called him a little groveling bastard on television in 1994. He later faxed the Prince saying, I suppose a knighthood is out of the question now. I think it is. And next for Phil Craig in Ocala, Florida, the Brobdingnagian Bards, Finnegan's Wake.
Walking Street, a gentle Irishman, mighty odd. He had a brogue so rich and sweet, and a rise in the world he carried a hod. Now you see the sort of a tippler's way, for the love of the liquor old Tim was born, and to help him on his way each day, the drop of the crater every morn. Back for the dog, you dance your back around the floor, you try to shake, bend in the air, and the truth they tell you, lots of fun and Finnegan's Wake. One morning Tim felt rather foul. His head felt heavy, which made him shake. He fell from the ladder and he broke his skull. They carried him home, his corpse to wake. Well, they rolled him up in an ice cream sheet and laid him out on a Whack for the dog, you dance your partner on the floor you're trying to shake. Bend an ear to the truth they tell you, lots of fun and getting its weight. Tim's friends assembled at the wake, and Widow Finnegan called for lunch.
Lunch!
First she brought in tea and cake, then pipes, tobacco, and brandy punch. Then Vinnie O'Brien began to cry. Such a nice clean corpse that you ever see. Timmo, Rimmo, why did you die? Will you hold your gob, said Paddy McGee. Whack for the dog, you dance your partner on the floor you're trying to shake. Bend an ear with the truth they tell you, lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Then Maggie Maloney took up the cry. Oh, Biddy, said she, you're wrong, I'm sure. Biddy gave her a whop up in the gob and sent her sprawling on the floor. And civil war did soon engage. It was woman to woman and man to man. Shillelagh law was all the rage, and row and eruption soon began. Whack for the dog, you dance with your partner on the floor you're trying to shake. Bend an ear with the truth they tell you, lots of fun and Finnegan's Wake. Then Paddy Maloney ducked his head when a bucket of whiskey flew at him. Oh no! It missed and landed on the bed. Oh, the liquor scattered all over Tim. I want to go that way myself. And the spirits in your life give the corpseman joy. It's alive! Tim jumped like a Trojan from the bed, crying, will you want beach girl and boy, a thunder in Jesus, do you think I'm dead? Whack for the dog, you dance with your partner around the floor you're trying to shake. Bend an ear with the truth they tell you, lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Whack for the dog, you dance with your partner around the floor you're trying to shake. Bend an ear with the truth they tell you, lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake.
The Brobdingnagian Bards, Finnegan's Wake. That's from their album Songs of Ireland. And one of the bards just sent me 3 of their albums, so you'll be hearing from them again. And next up, from Dr. DeMino's Basement Tapes number 4, from Mike Buesler in Algonquin, Pennsylvania, The Dead Elephant Dance by Chuck Lucky and the Gentlemen of Leisure.
Pancho Lopez by the late great Lalo Guerrero.
Born in Chihuahua in 1903, on a sarape out under a tree. He was so fat he could almost not see. He could eat 12 tacos when he was only 3. Pancho Lopez, the pride of old Mexico. When he was 7, he could shoot his gun right on his burro till the day is done. But when there's work to do at Pancho, he run. He go out a-grinning to sleep in the sun. Pancho Lopez, you lazy son of a gun. On the revolution, and Pancho he gets sore. He go with Pancho Villa to fight in the war. But Pancho he don't like this risky chore. He come back to Chihuahua and he sleeps some more. Pancho Lopez, he lie in the sun and snore. When he wake up, he's sleeping all done. The wetback movement have just begun. So he pack his guitar, the son of a gun, and he come to California to follow the sun. Pancho Lopez, he swim across the Rio Grande. Pancho he worked till he almost dropped. Out in the fields he pick up the crop. So he come to Olvera Street and he open up a taco stand and his troubles they stop. Pancho
recognize it. That was Napoleon the 14th, that They're Coming to Take Me Away, played backwards. That was actually the flip side of They're Coming to Take Me Away when it came out on the single. But anyway, that's the end of segment 4, and we'll be back with segment 5 after a little break. Our next song is by Milo Hatzenbuehler, who can be found at farmboymusic.com, from the album Outstanding in My Field. Now, according to his website, Milo is a fourth-generation farmer, the second of 5 children born to Reinhold and Alma Hatzenbuehler. His sister is named June, and his brothers are Miles, Daryl, and the youngest, 6 7/8 Hatzenbuehler. Papa couldn't decide on a name for him, so they drew his name out of the hat. Here's Keep Milking Till You're Done.
The cows are running out, 'cause on the farm the milk is what it's all was a bar. There's the cows and here we are. Pretty little cowgirl, ain't she cute? Slipping and sliding her snakeskin boots. Pretty little cowgirl, ain't she perky? Tastes just like some beef jerky. Howdy, howdy, everybody sing this song. Everyone sing the other song. Other song. Other song. Swing your partner to and fro. Kick her in the ass and watch her go. Watch her go. Back to the jungle. Swing your partner. Ain't this fun? Oh my God, she's got a gun. And her run. She's got a gun. Come on, Cletus. Come on, Flynn. We're gonna get some peppers in. Go down, son. Everybody. On a branch of a tree sat a little tomtit, singing willow, tin willow, tin willow. An uncomfortable place for a birdie to sit, singing willow, tin willow, tin willow. So I said to him, Birdie, why don't you go away? He said, thanks very much, but I'm planning to stay. I'm going to sit on that branch for the rest of the day, singing willow, tin willow, tin willow. So I said to him, Birdie, you look so distraught, singing willow, tin willow, tin willow. You're gonna be glad when you'll see what I brought. A pillow, a pillow. I said, Birdie, your pardon I humbly would beg. Put this comfortable pillow right under your leg. He said, leave me alone while I'm laying an egg. Hey, willow, willow, tin willow. That night by the light of a matzo ball moon, singing willow, tin willow, tin willow. That Birdie was singing the same catchy tune. Willow, tin willow, tin willow. And I came and I took him right down from his branch, and I brought him back home to my split level ranch. And I said to my wife, here's a gift for you, Blanche. He sings willow, tin willow, tin willow. Next morning I got up and went to the shop, singing willow, tin willow, tin willow. That tune was so catchy, it just wouldn't stop. Willow, 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 titty, willow, 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 titty, willow, 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 willow. That night I said, Blanche, how's the bite? She said, well, the bite was delicious. It tasted just swell. But as I fricasseed him, he gave out a yell. Oi, willow, tin willow, willow.
Yes, that was Alan Sherman with The Bronx Birdwatcher. Now, Sherman was the creator and original producer of the popular I've Got a Secret TV show, which ran from 1952 to 1967, but was fired after a particularly unsuccessful episode featuring Tony Curtis that aired on June 11th, 1958. Later, he found that the little song parodies he performed to amuse his friends and family were taking a life of their own. He released an LP of these parodies, My Son the Folk Singer, in 1962. The album was so successful that he quickly followed it up with My Son the Celebrity, and that song was on that album. It's also featured on the new 6-CD set, My Son the Box. And before that, the Uhs with the Utter Song. And now, the Ripple Sack.
northwest, there's a giant clam called a gooey duck. He's a tricky critter. You really gotta stick your neck out to get him. You think you're saying as a heck more baby, oh, I gotta dig a duck, gotta dig a duck a day, cause I get a buck a duck if I dig a duck a day, so I gotta get a duck, gotta dig a duck a day. Dig a duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck a day. Dig a duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck a day. Oh, it takes a lot of luck and a certain kind of pluck for to dig around a muck just to get a gooey duck, cause he hasn't got a front and he hasn't got a back. He doesn't know Donald and he doesn't know quack. Dig a duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck a day. Dig a duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck a day. As a heading for the baby, oh, I gotta dig a duck a day, cause I get a buck a duck if I dig a duck a day, so I gotta dig a duck a day. Dig a duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck a day. Dig a duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck a day. Dig a duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck a day. Dig a duck, 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 dig
The Gooey Duck Song by Peripplezak. I played that for Ron Prestridge in Federal Way, Washington. Now, this soft rock trio was one of the most successful Seattle bands in the early 1970s. And one of the members of that band, Ron Kozak, wrote the 144-page The Book of Ramen, low-cost gourmet meals using instant ramen noodles. So the next time you have to get by on only $5 a week, go pick up some ramen noodles in his book. And next up, Harry Nilsson, or usually known just as Nilsson.
Well, we're gonna wait on Nilsson, Schmilson, till I get some gassy schmashy. I gotta check my transy wansy mishy fishy fluid too. And by the way, I ate all 10 pieces of this candy as I was driving. I feel like a real pig. But they were good. What did I tell you? Alright, I gotta check the transmission fluid with the motor running, so you're gonna get to see me for a moment. Looks like I can wait and add it when I get home. I do have to add some, but I'm not going to bother right now. So I got a half a tank. Let's see how much it's going to cost. Probably about $40. And gas hasn't gone up any since I got it full on when was it? Wednesday? 4 days. It hasn't gone up any, so maybe it's leveling off at $3.83 a gallon. Oh boy. I'm up to $30. Well, just as I predicted, $40. Can you see it there? I don't know. I can never tell if you can see it. That's why I put it over here, I put it over there, I put it up, I put it down, put it way over here. Can you see that? Trust me, $40. That was a half a tank, which if you can do the math, I think that means a full tank would cost me about $80. Oh boy, I better keep it full the rest of the week. Recall, Captain Wayne said we were going to listen to some Harry Nilsson. Wonder what song it could be. Maybe "You're Breaking My Heart, You're Tearing It Apart, So Fuck You." Sorry.
Said, "Doctor, ain't there nothing I can take?" I said, "Doctor, to relieve this bellyache." I said, "Doctor, ain't there nothing I can take?" I said, "Doctor, to relieve this bellyache." Now let me get this straight. Put the lime in the coconut, you drank, hold up. Put the lime in the coconut, you drank, hold up. Put the lime in the coconut, you drank, hold up. Put the lime in the coconut, you called the doctor. I said, "Doctor, ain't there nothing I can take?" I said, "Doctor, to relieve this bellyache." I said, "Doctor, ain't there nothing I can take?" I said, "Doctor, to relieve this bellyache." You put the lime in the coconut, you drink them both together. Put the lime in the coconut and you feel better. Put the lime in the coconut, drink them both up. Put the lime in the coconut and call me in the morning. it up, but don't touch now. Velvet Elvis, 'cause it's mine, all
Weird Al Yankovic and Velvet Elvis. Before that, Harry Nilsson and Lime in the Coconut. And after a short break, we'll be back with our last segment, which includes our top 3, so don't go away.
Top 3, Chad. Top 3 coming up.
I got 700 messages, 3 of my friends who try to get me into sending their crap back to them. All the rest now we guess is some kind of a scam that prevails in my mail in the form of spam. There's an African queen, and I'm the one she selects. And she's got $20 million that she has to protect. She can't wait for the appreciated time to answer. And all she needs is my bank number for the transfer. Sure, oh yeah, that sounds totally legit. And here's my ATM card in case you need it. I can't believe that people fall for this shit. It really sucks at last year. These little cribs need $100 million bucks. Look, I'm on a free vacation to Hawaii. All I need is my credit card number to verify. Well, I'll just like that and for you right now. Right after hell breaks, then it's time to allow. True, interest rates are at an all-time low. I'm no financial genius, but one thing I know I'm better off getting money from my dear-old mom than from sending chick 3 at hotmail.com. These people don't know who I am. They don't give a damn about me. They just give me spam so you can see what to me's a major source of my aggravation. Why these people think I need so much Viagra? And what's with all the others for a penis is larger? Some even come with a battery charger. Here's a 2-for-1 offer. I don't know about you, but what the hell am I supposed to do with 2? Here's another chick who wants to meet me online for a one-on-one chat for just $12.99. She included a picture since her name is Barbie. Before that price, we can chat during dinner at Arby's. I can work from home, I can get rich quick. I can buy some stupid herbs so that I'll never get sick. And if I act quick, I'll get a paper or something that'll show me how to buy meds from Canada for nothing. It's amazing that these folks are so concerned about my health, considering when I had a flat, no one stopped to help. But I can think for myself, and I'm not falling for squat, whether they can get me free gay porn or not. Spam in my inbox at work, get rich quick. Think about the folks who send it, wonder why they don't have a life. Spam in my inbox at home, free hot home. Think about the stuff I'm getting, wonder who these freaks think I am. Spam! Da-da-da, da-da-da, you can work from home. Spam! Da-da-da, da-da-da, get a low-rate loan. Spam! Da-da-da, da-da-da, take an online course. Spam! Da-da-da, da-da-da, see a girl and a horse. Ugh. The following is a true story. Only the bandwidth has been changed to protect my quota. It all seemed to be the same until one day I got a really strange one. I didn't know whether to believe or not. They claimed to be a time traveler with a broken field regulator who needed a new dimensional warp generator. That's a new one. I didn't know what to say because I had just bought a used one that day on eBay. I might have let him have it, but I know what they're worth. And he didn't have any money that was good on Earth. So I'm going to keep it, see if I can make it work. I want to travel to the future and visit Captain Kirk. So until he gets some money that I know I can trust, he can rock in 2000, whatever, like the rest of us. Okay, let's see. I've
got a message from my mother, my cousin Dave, and Spam. Spam, my sister Tracy, and Spam. Spam, 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 Blueski's newsletter, and Spam. Spam, 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 some stupid crap from my boss, and Spam. Spam, 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 oh look, somebody bought an album, and Spam. Spam, 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 glorious spam, a wonderful spam. Spam from Sudden Death's new album, Die Laughing, which...
Oh my gosh. Okay. Gotta do some stuff and then I'll be back and hear the rest of the CD. But I'll put you on pause, of course. Back in a few, Chad. I'm back, Chad. Did I take too long? Yes, you did, Danny D. And Danny D's Mr. Lampy. Okay. Let's hope we can finish this CD before we get home. So I better start it now. I got mail.
Die Laughing, which I just received this week. Remember to listen to their podcast.
Sorry, he was saying something and I cut him off.
Spam from Sudden Death's new album, Die Laughing, which I just received this week. Remember to listen to their podcast, Manic Mondays, available on our website, themadmusicarchive.com, every Monday, where you can subscribe on suddendeath.org. Next, here's the Dan Orr Project.
Oh, summer, you're in fear for your life from the long arm of the law. The U.S. will put an end to you running, and you know we'll find your home. Oh, summer, we could see you were trying to make us scared and all alone. Uncle Sam is coming down from the gallows, and you don't have very long. You've done us wrong, it won't be long until we have found you. You'll eat grenades, you'll be filleted, can't wait till we pound you. Telephone is SOL, better pack your bag for hell, you're a wanted man. Well, summer, you've been out on the lam, and there's a hard bruise on your head. George Bush said get him dead or alive, and it's for sure we'll see you dead. You've done us wrong, it won't be long until we have found you. You'll eat grenades, you'll be filleted, can't wait till we pound you. Telephone is SOL, better pack your bag for hell, you're a wanted man. Oh, summer, you're in fear for your life from the long arm of the law. Uncle Sam is coming down from the gallows, and you don't have very long. You've done us wrong, it won't be long until we have found you. You'll eat grenades, you'll be filleted, can't wait till we pound you. Telephone is SOL, better pack your bags for hell, you're a wanted man.
That's right, I'm sad and blue, cause I can't do the boogaloo. I'm lost, can't do my thing, that's why I sing, give me that thing. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that thing, give me that, give me that, give me that thing, give me that, give me that, give me that. I say that one more time. Give me that, give me that, give me that thing, give me that, give me that, give me that thing, give me that, give me that, give me that. Somebody
Blaine, Minnesota, and it reached number 9 on the Billboard charts in June of 1970. Roger Greenwhite sang the falsetto voice, and Tony Burrows did the other voices. And that's available on Funny 50s, Silly 60s, and the Bubblegum Classics, Volume 5. Before that, the Dan Orr Project and Eat Grenades Osama. And that's from their 4th album, Rock Bottom. And that's available on their website, thedanorproject.com. Don't forget, you can request songs by sending an email to wayne@themadmusicarchive.com or by calling our toll-free, that's right, toll-free 800 number. Not one of them cheapo 866 numbers. This is a real 800 number. 1-800-689-8312. And now it's time for our top 3.
Number 3.
Alright, bring in that slimy creep for holding on the obscene phone calls. Go over there and sit down, bad mouth.
I'll go.
Copper, I'm gonna lock you up and throw away the key, boy.
You can take that key and tie it to your Sherlock.
Alright, tough guy, now you asking for it.
Why don't you go take a get a rolling donut?
Now look, boy, don't honk me off.
Well, don't be off.
Well, the department's gonna see to it you don't call no more women and use words like and I can't even read this one.
That's Flatfoot.
Oh, yeah.
I suppose you never did it.
Well,
You bet your sweet to have you.
now just a minute. What's your name, bad mouth?
My name is George.
Did you say
Yeah, I said
spelled T?
yeah, spelled G.
Just like it sounds.
I'd like to take that badge and pin it to your tiny little.
That'll be the day, boy, when you take my badge and pin it to my tiny little. Hello? Yeah, Commissioner.
Is that the commissioner? Him too.
You sit down there, boy, and keep your bad mouth shut. Commissioner, we're holding a war here on the obscene phone calls. Yeah, the name is T. Well, now you got me there. You've been carrying on, so I haven't had a chance to ask him. I'll ask him right now. Boy, what do you do for a living?
I'm professor of English literature at Slippery Stone University, specializing in 15th century culture appreciation. You Flatfoot.
I love that bit. Hudson and Landry, obscene phone bust. And now for number 2.
This song is based on an incident, a recent incident. Maybe you've had the same experience. Driving along a very busy street in the afternoon traffic, with honking and screaming and scraping of fenders and sweating and swearing and dust and noise and heat. And you're just glued to the wheel and it's horrible, and the honking and somebody's bumping into your bumper. And then you look at the car next to you. And the guy that's driving along next to you is all cool and calm. And he has an expression of Buddha-like serenity plastered all over his face. And you wonder why he is so serene. And then, possibly you look to his dashboard, and there you see, glowing in the afternoon sunlight, about a 4-inch high plastic icon that is apparently supplying this serenity to him. Maybe this is how he heard about it and achieved this kind of satori. Good morning, friends. This is the hour of reckoning. Hello, friends and neighbors.
here to pick and sing, and we hope we bring some happiness to you.
Hallelujah, friends and neighbors. Here we are from Del Rio, Texas, every morning at 5:30 a.m. Brought to you by the Pink and Pleasant Plastic Icon Company of Del Rio, Texas, every morning at 5:30 a.m. in the morning. Hallelujah. Friends, now we have word for you from our sponsor, the Pink and Pleasant Plastic Icon Company of Del Rio, Texas. Hallelujah.
I don't care if it rains or freezes, as long as I've got my plastic Jesus glued to the dashboard of my car. You can buy him phosphorescent, glows in the dark, he's pink and pleasant. Take him with you when you're traveling far.
Hallelujah, friends. Yes, you too can own one. For only $1.98, no CODs, please, Del Rio, Texas. Hallelujah, friends. If you send in this week $2.98, you'll get, in addition to your Pink and Pleasant Plastic Icon, you'll get a genuine, stimulated, pink plastic baby Jesus television light for your television set, with a halo that glows and rotates, easing eye strain and bringing in better reception. And friends, no CODs, please. And friends, if you do send in for this week, without fail, and put in 50 cents extra for stamps, hallelujah, you friends, you'll receive every day next week a different member of the Holy Family. With a halo that glows and rotates, a television light antenna. Imagine, friends, the envy of your neighbors when they come in to watch Mitch Miller at your house and they see the entire Holy Family sitting on top of your television set with their halos glowing and rotating, easing eye strain and bringing in better reception. Friends and neighbors, hallelujah, what better place for a family altar than the top of your television set?
You can buy a sweet Madonna dressed in rhinestone, sitting on a pedestal of abalone shell. Going 90, I'm not wary, 'cause I've got my Virgin Mary, guaranteeing I won't go to hell. All together now. I don't care if it rains or freezes, as long as I've got my plastic Jesus glued to the dashboard of my flick.
The Gold Coast Singers and Plastic Jesus. And here it is. It's time for number one.
Number one!
The Legend of Gunga Din. Let us recreate that moment. With the enemy waiting in ambush, the humble water boy sees his beloved comrades rapidly approaching their deadly trap. He realizes fully well that sounding the bugle to warn them might mean certain death. Undaunted and oblivious to consequence, he bravely raises the bugle to his mouth and... flayed you. By the living God that made you. You're a better man than I am, Gunga Din.
Sonny Gianotta, The Last Blast of the Blasted Bugler, #1 this week. Well, that's it for this week's show. I'll be back with another 2 hours of mad music and the silly stuff next week. Until then, this is Captain Wayne reminding you to visit themadmusicarchive.com, where you can find out how to contact the artists we played this week, where to purchase your own copies of their works, and how to request songs and skits for the show. This show is copyright 2006, themadmusicarchive.com, a member of ASCAP, BMI, and CSAC, all rights reserved. See you next week.
We made it. How about that, Chad? I had to take a little detour to make sure we made it, but we made it. And I really liked that the song about the plastic Jesus was on there. Of course, I don't have one on the dashboard of my car. Maybe I should get one. Look at the way people drive these. Yes, you should, Danny D. Oh, I was going to show you the CD, but I just put it away. Oh, well. Better luck next time. I don't know if we're going to continue with more mad music tomorrow or if I'm going to go back to regular music. I'll have to figure it out. Till then, though, deuces. Peace out. Peace tea out. 10-4. 8:20. Somewhere in the world right now, it's 4:20. So, light up, people. Well, it's almost 4:20. Now it is. Light up. See ya. Bye. Boy. Click.